Yeah, good morning, everyone. Good morning to the listeners. I want to acknowledge first Ms. Catherine Daniel and Ms. Ellen Royer, respectively Minister and Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Social Services, Family and Gender Affairs. And as WFP, as World Food Program, as a UN agencies, we're really pleased to partner and to support the government of Dominica, partnering with UNICEF and other leading UN agencies. And really, our main objective is to ensure that there are people who suffered from Hurricane Maria can find their ways through and can recover. So this emergency cash transfer that was introduced by Ms. Royer will help the most vulnerable families to get back to their work, but most importantly, to cover their most pressing needs in terms of access to food and other needs. This is the reason why we're choosing a cash transfer. The cash transfer will be limited, and it's an addition to the existing cash transfer of the government. And it will be for 3 months, and it will go from 240 EC dollars up to $645, depending on the number of children in the household. But I will leave more details to my colleague from UNICEF to describe that. We're very pleased to work with the Ministry of Social Services. In a way, this is it's an innovative way to intervene. We call it a shock responsive social protection, meaning that we are, let's say, utilizing and really expanding what is already existing on the ground, what is existing in a country, and the government of Dominica has already demonstrated the ability to manage a cash transfer in a very efficient way. So there was no point in having a separate system, and that's why we're very pleased to support the government directly, because you already demonstrated that you can really manage very well cash transfers. Our objective is to reach 25,000 people, 8,300 households corresponding, including 6,000 children. We will speak a little bit later about the criteria and how the selection has been done, but the objective is really to reach the people that have been most affected by the Hurricane Maria and are most vulnerable. It's a significant transfer. We are aiming at reaching almost 1/3 of the population, but it's still we have to prioritize, and still we have to reach the most vulnerable across the country. There is, in that respect, though, if I may, Permanent Secretary, I want to recall the emergency hotlines where people can call if there are problems. I will read them out. It's 277-8667 or 285-0989 or 614-3000. And I'm sure this will be available on Facebook page. And my last point is, obviously, as UN agencies, we really depend upon donors, friends that are supporting us, and I would like to acknowledge them. Donors include the government of the US through USAID, the government of the UK through DFID or UK Aid, the Central Emergency Response Fund of the United Nations, the government of Canada, the government of Sweden with SIDA, and some private companies, including MasterCard. With the support, with the cash that those donors are supporting to us, we're really able to support the government of Dominica, and we're really thankful for that. Thank you.